In about an hour and a half, the curtain will rise in the Sacramento High School Auditorium, and Broadway will have come to Sacramento in the form of 1,000 Clowns, starring John Ireland, Nancy Douglas, and Don Barry. And an hour and a half before curtain time, our guest on camera 3 is John Ireland. Mr. Ireland, we tend to think of you, I think, as a movie and television star. Now you're doing a stage play here in Sacramento. Did you start on the stage, or have you done stage shows intermittently?
No, I started on the stage first in New York, sort of what is now called off-Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And every chance I get, I do either summer stock or winter stock. In this case, I'm doing a tour for about 6 months.
Mm. I understand that your schedule is is a little bit demanding, is it not?
It's a schedule, all right. Well, we go from here to San Diego, and then we come back to Fresno and Modesto, and then we go down to San Bernardino, which is very nice booking if you have 7 league booths.
That's right. How many movies have you done in your career in Hollywood?
Gee, I guess about 30, maybe 35 at the most.
Is there any one role you look back upon with particular relish?
Yes.
I could guess.
Yeah, like what?
All the King's Men?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I like that very much.
Magnificent movie.
Marvelous. And I saw it not long ago on television, and it's still a very, very fine movie. It doesn't date itself or anything.
It really, And Red River, too.
Yeah, that I like, too. And I also like the first picture I did, A Walk in the Sun. I would say those were the 3 that I enjoyed the most.
Can you tell us a bit about the play 1,000 Clowns without revealing too much of the plot? I know it was a success when it opened.
It's about a sort of nonconformist television writer who doesn't like the particular job he's doing. He's writing a children's show, and he hates it. It's one of those things. And he decides to quit. He has a nephew living with him who is a very bright boy going to a very special school, and they pay particular attention to this boy, as they do all of their people there, because it is a very high-class school. And they find out that he is staying with me in a one-room apartment, sort of in the village or something like the village.
Mm-hmm.
And they send the Child Welfare Board over to investigate his surroundings. And it sounds serious, but it's a very, very hilarious comedy. I don't want to go into the ending of what happens because, it would be the whole story.
Yeah.
But it is a very funny show.
All of the, or most of the promotion material we've seen, the caricatures of individuals in the play, show you with a guitar. People say, is John Ireland going to sing?
No, what happened there, originally in New York, when Jason Robards did the play, it so happened that he is a very fine ukulele player, and also the little boy in it. Both are very fine players of the ukulele. So they put that in as a curtain to the first act, and they thought that I would be able to play the ukulele also, but unfortunately I don't. I don't even play a harmonica, which they tried to get me to do. But the curtain line of the first act was very funny on its own, and this was just sort of as the curtain was coming down, they threw it in, And I don't play it, but we do a little number, which is not supposed to be good. I mean, we're not entertainers in the play. We're just, uncle and nephew and a television writer and a boy going to school. But I do have a ukulele in it, which I use as a prop.
I see.
That's about as close as I get to playing one.
What do you plan to do now after the 6-month tour of 1,000 Clowns has ended?
Well, I'm going back to Spain and do another picture for Samuel Bronston. I just finished The Fall of the Roman Empire before I started this. And the end of January or the early part of February, I have to go back and do another picture there.
Now, we might mention to our audience that the play opens tonight. It also runs tomorrow evening, right? And tickets are available at the door for those who may be eating dinner now and would like to leap up and race
right
to
out.
the theater. Yeah. And, of course, tomorrow evening if they would like more planning. Mr. Ireland, thank you very much for being our guest tonight on Camera 3, and we shall look forward to seeing you and Don Barry and Nancy Douglas and the rest of the cast in 1,000 Clowns.
Very good, thank you.